In this video, we're going to learn the use of the function count and the round function. Okay, so here I have the triaxial test data sheet open again, and from the last time you may remember that this sheet holds a lot of data, meaning a lot of readings here. Now I want to exactly know how many readings are here. So to do that, we can use a function that is called the count function. You can find it here in the AutoSum drop down menu. Here it is, count numbers. You can also find it in the formulas, AutoSum drop down menu. Here is count numbers. Okay, and you can also just type equal count. Alright, so let's just do the count here. So let me just first say the count of data. There you go. Now let's just make it a bit bigger. There you go. Now we're going to count here, so equal and then count, count, give the first bracket, specify the first cell and press on Control Shift and the down arrow, select them all. Now you just need to close the bracket and hit enter. There you go. So it is showing that there are 935 readings. Now let's just see that if the formula has done its job right or wrong. Now, as you can see, the data starts from the second row, row 2, and then it ends at row 96. So we just need to minus one row to get the reading value, which is 935, exactly same as what our formula has given us. The count of data is 935 readings. Alright, so that's how you can do that. And now we're going to see the round function, which will round up our values. For example, I can see the minimum value here, which is not a round figure, or maybe the maximum value is not quite to a certain tens or hundreds. Alright, so let's just do it with the minimum here. Let's just say round minimum. Okay, so to do that, you can do the same thing. You can find the sorry about that, not that one. We're going to do the round. Okay, so you just give an equal and write ROUND round. You can write the whole thing, or you can choose round from the drop down menu by pressing on the tab button. There we go. Now what we can do here is we have to give the number. You can write the number manually here, 4773.162. You can do that, or you can just specify the cell. Here we go, we have specified the cell. Now the number part is done, give a comma. Now you have to give the num dash digits. This is to specify if the rounding is going to be in the nearest tens or in the nearest hundreds or so on. Now the negative values will represent the tens. For example, if I give minus 1 here, it is going to round it up to the nearest 10 value. So since the value is 4773, it's going to round it up to 4770 because that's the nearest 10 value. So let's just give it and see. There you go, we have 4770. Now if instead of minus 1 I had, let me just make it bigger so you can see it a bit bigger here. There we go, let's zoom in. There you go. Now, there you go. Now, when I'm editing the formula, if I had given, instead of minus 1, if I had given minus 2, Excel would round it up to the nearest hundreds. So since it has crossed the 4,773, it has gone over 4,750. That would mean if I give minus 2 here, the rounded value would be 4,800. Okay, so let's give enter and see. There we go, 4,800. So that is how it does its job. Now the negative values go to the tens and then to the hundreds. I hope you got that. Now if I gave a positive value, what would it do? It will do the opposite. It will round it up to the decimal. For example, if I give 1, it will round up to the first decimal. Okay, here we go, 1, hit enter. There we go. As you can see, it was 0.16. So if we took the first decimal, it's going to be 0.2 because of the 6 here. So we have 4,773.2. Now instead of 1, if I say I had given 2, it would round it up to 2 decimals. Okay, If you hit enter, then it is rounded up to 2 decimals, 0.16, and after 6 we have 2, so it will change our value 1 and 6, so it is 0.16. So that was the round function or formula, whatever you want to call it, because functions are actually formulas that are built in Excel. Right, the built-in formulas are called functions, so they're formulas too, and if you made a formula, that would be considered a formula, not a function. So I hope you got that, and you got to learn something new. You got to learn how you can count your data. You got to learn how you can round up your values and various cells. So that was it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you have found the video to be useful, please like and consider subscribing to the channel, as it will enable me to make more videos like this one. Thank you.